Good morning, boys. Marty gave Tux a head bump, and Tux allowed him to live to see another day. It's good that he doesn't hate Marty. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. And how are you today? Huh? This guy is affectionate and a cuddler. Hi. Hello. Hi. So our bluebird babies flew the coop. I didn't see any activity yesterday, maybe the day before. That was about right for the timing for the number of days for them to have left the nest. 62 right now. It's nice. I hope Dawn's going to be able to go for a walk. Hi. What is it? Everybody's accounted for this morning and doing well. Oh, they're mowing over here this morning, but he's about done. About done. So Donnie, can we just walk back and forth on this shady part of the trail that feels, you know, awesome? Because after we're walking up a hill right now, but we come around another bend in the trail or two, then it's, you know, more sun. And it feels so good over here.
Yeah, it's another nice day. It's going to get warmer though.
Yeah. There's a few people around this morning, and the town is working on repairing one of the water spouts in the splash pad. What are we, 2 weeks and counting now till it opens? They're scraping the ball field. The other side is a lot of dust. I guess there's probably more ball games tonight. I'm just hanging in the shade for a minute. It feels good on this corner of the track. Just a tiny rat snake this morning. You go on about your business, buddy. All right, we're off to get new Crocs at the Crocs outlet in Smithfield. Got to get those things you need for the trip to Florida. I think I'm just going to try Crocs outlet and see if Ruby knows about that. It's thinking. Crocs at Crabtree, Crocs at South Point, Crocs at Carolina Premium Outlets, 28 miles away over in Smithfield. All right. Ruby's charged up to her usual 80% minus a few miles she lost sitting here. So 32 miles and 56 minutes. Wow, I'm surprised it would take that long to go those 32 miles, but okay, whatever it says. So it wanted me to go through town and take Highway 42 out to Cleveland and then go down to 210, and I was like, you know what, that is all that traffic and stoplights up on Main Street. I'm not doing that. So I turned to go to Anger right away when I got out to Main Street. And it's the same distance. It's different, you know, roads obviously, but at the time and the distance didn't really change. I didn't think it would. And I'll be a lot happier out here in the country. Coming through Depot Street here in downtown historic Anger. It's pretty busy today. But it hasn't taken us too much to jog across a couple of streets and get going on 210 over to the outlets. We'll be on 210 most of the way. Like I said, downtown Anger, it's busy. Well, if I thought coming across on 210 was going to scoot me around construction and put me out in the country and have a nice easy-going drive, this is the second section of one-lane road in the 20-mile stretch, and there are so many new neighborhoods and developments going in that and turn lanes, and I mean, it really, I might as well have driven the other way. I don't know what I saved coming this way. It's not rural, stress-free country driving today by a long shot. Now, this isn't Wake County anymore. This is God, this must be Harnett moving over toward Johnston. It's not Wake. So I can understand why people are building out here, because the taxes are going to be a little cheaper. Not in Wake County, but still, wow. I mean, the amount of construction, I'm just having trouble believing. Now we've got a little roadside carnival set up here today. Well, we struck out at the Croc store, the Croc Band, one that Johnny has and fits his foot, and really wanted to get another pair. They don't make them anymore. Isn't that always the way it is? But I found them on Amazon, and they were actually cheaper than the Crocs in the Croc outlet store, and it'll be here tomorrow. So we're not sorry we came down here to look. Sometimes you get lucky in the clearance section, but not so much today. Anyway, we got a pair of Crocs. We just didn't get them at the outlet store. Johnny and I split a barbecue sampler. It smells delicious. All right, we're just gonna make a quick run through. There's always so many cool things to see in here, but you know, I'm more of a thrift store girl, so all of these other outlet shopping's not necessarily my thing. Well, they've converted this area up at the front to be Southern North Carolina produced food. So there's, you know, sauces and nuts and stuff. Muscadine wine products. Super cute socks. This one reminds us of Morris, and of course, this one reminds us of Tux or Stripe. I've never seen this before. It's a solar powered address sign, house number sign. That's pretty cool. The cats are in charge. We just live here. And of course, the old standby. If you wanted silk flowers, this is your place. Oh, that's pretty funny. The cats are taking selfies. So that's I-95 over there. So these outlets are, you know, right off the interstate like so many of these outlet places are. We just went to the two places today. There's a couple other spots in there we go to sometimes, but you know, I'm not going to be shopping for Adidas or Champion or Columbia sports gear, you know. So I am going to go over here to the supercharger and just do a quick charge and go. So it's actually pretty busy, and there's a red X. Let's see if there's a spot for Ruby for a few minutes. I think there might be next to the other red X. I believe this is 250 kilowatts, therefore it doesn't matter where we charge which spot. Yeah, at 158 miles of charge, we're only pulling 32 kilowatts. I actually think it's a 150 kilowatt charger here after I saw the size of the cable come into the car. That's right. Supercharging notes I made for Dawn. Somerton to Halifax. Those are both 250 kilowatts, and all the other ones on I-95 in North Carolina are 150 kilowatts. So yeah, well, we're not getting hardly anything. We're not gonna stay. I just came over here to make a supercharging video. Guilty as charged. Yeah, the little green charging symbol, it just pulls up the same thing you get to if you hit charging over here. And I said something the other day about not being able to set the charge rate in the car, which was inaccurate because there's the slider thing. But all of the juicy details about the charging are only on the driver instrument cluster in Ruby now. And they used to be in both places, because I've got lots of videos where we were like, that one time we did this race to charge video with Kyle. Everybody filmed their screen while we did it. And yeah, so we had the GoPro set up pointing at the big screen. Well, that would do absolutely nothing for me now. We'd have to do the other screen. Made here, sold here. Celtic Creamery. It's on 210. So we recommend the Celtic Creamery over there in Smithfield off 210, right by the cemetery. Johnny had vanilla ice cream and a cheerwine float. We were just looking up on Wiki if Pepsi owned cheerwine, and the answer is no. It's a CBC, Carolina Beverage Corporation or company. And they're always been individually owned and not part of Coca-Cola or Pepsi. And they're all over the Southeast, and you might find it someplace else in a specialty store, but it's cherry cola. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Didn't we just do this?
Yeah, we did, but I don't want you to have to deal with it while I'm gone.
Right, well, I'm liable to fill it up before you get back at the rate I'm going.
Well, that's all right. Well, Jules will be out of its spot, so you just pile everything in Jules' park.
I already had that thought process. Yeah.
Pile it up high as you want.
Yep. to be clear, most of the stuff was going to Guardian Angel.
That's right.
But we had a couple of old pillows. I had a play hut thing that was disintegrating.
Right.
There was a little bit of yucky old packing material, a couple plastic bags that have I mean, there's a few things. Most of it's the house trash.
Right.
But it's full back there.
Yeah, we have plenty of.
So we're having a date at the landfill.
That's right. I've already got all the steps I want today, gosh, and then making me step from the accelerator to the brake pedal, to the accelerator to the brake pedal, step, back. You know, that's too many steps. Too much exercise to drive an ice car.
So here's a person with a toddler bed and a industrial business table. And I can tell you, I got a good look at it, and there's nothing wrong with either one of those two things. And he's gonna put them in the trash. Well, Bonnie's almost got everything out. I offered to help, but he will not let me get out over here.
This is guy stuff. This is not gal stuff.